What's going on, people? I'm about to do a video talking about probably the best trigger system I've seen so far as an aftermarket uh, Glock accessory. Talking about the Rangerproof Edge, the Rangerproof Long Ranger, and I don't know what the name of the new one is yet, but hold on, you will see it. I was actually introduced to this company about 3 years ago. It started out as an argument and ended up I found a new product. It's called the Rangerproof Edge. That was the first trigger that I did. Oh, I have two firearms in a frame in front of me, and everything has been safety checked. I'll do it again, just so you don't think that I'm off my rocker, which is usually every Monday without coffee. This was the first one that I did. This was the Rangerproof Edge. This was the very first one that I did. This is my Glock 23. My Glock 23 Gen 4. I've had this gun about 3 years, ish, somewhere in there. I actually have this one chambered at 9mm right now, so that I can quick deploy for my Roni. I run 9mm because that's also my carry gun. But I love my 40. It's a great gun, good shoot. I've shot this in 40. I've shot it in 9. There's no other. This gun just shoots. I love the way the trigger feels because it has no break on the trigger. There's no travel. There's no sponginess. There's no nothing. You put your finger on the trigger safety, it is meant to be shot there afterwards. That's my 23. Love this gun. This is a Gen 2 that I'm presently working on. As you see, I've already put a new trigger in this one. That's my Gen 2. This is a Generation 1 Edge. Like I said, it is right on the break. It is right there. It's all business from there on out. There is no travel in this trigger at all. Now, told you I was going to show you the new one. I got this in time to go on vacation this past weekend. And I took the trigger, put it in, took it to a range, and I told Andy Bell that I was going to put 200 rounds on this trigger. 200 rounds. I did not play. I did not lie. I did exactly what I told him I was going to do. I put 200 rounds on their newest trigger design. You're looking at it too. This is the first time this has been seen in a video anywhere. This trigger just was in my hot little hands Thursday night. Put it in the gun. Took it out to a range. 200 rounds later, the middle of the target was missing at 30 yards. This gun is a monster. I love this trigger. This is my Gen 4 19 True Glows 3.5 pound ghost trigger connector, and the newest Rangerproof trigger. I don't even know the name of this trigger. He hasn't even told me yet, but he said, I'm sending it, you're gonna get it, I want you to run it. I said, until I put 200 rounds on it, I will not holster it. I am confident enough that this gun is reliable to holster and carry. They did something different with this trigger that no one else has done with a Glock trigger. If you notice where the trigger shoe is on this side, look on the opposite side. You see an Allen key? Yes, it's a little tiny Allen key. You can change the trigger. So you want to build a gun for your girl. You put this trigger in, put a pink trigger shoe on it for her. Why not? Make her comfortable to shoot. She likes the color. Oh well, run with it. The one thing I have found about this trigger is when the install was done, the trigger is slightly wider at the bottom. So it is a little bit wider than the factory trigger or the Gen 1 or Gen 2 or the Long Ranger. It is wider than all of those triggers. It takes a little bit of fiddling to get it in place, but once it's in place, It locks down perfectly, and there is no trigger travel on that trigger. It sits on the wall. That's it. Would I recommend this over any of the other triggers that I've seen out there? Yeah, I have seen probably 10 different triggers that have been put in Glocks, and every last one, it did not excite me. There was too much sponginess, it had too much play, it looked too thin, it looked too cheap. They said that they were using their own parts and they weren't. So yeah, do I recommend this trigger? It's an American company, built by a veteran, supporting law enforcement, supporting fire departments, supporting the military. Yes. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. Will I do another one? Probably. I got one more to go. I got a Gen 1 I'm gonna build. I'm gonna redo that one on a Polymer 80, full custom with probably the Rangerproof Long Ranger. If you want to check out something interesting, go to Rangerproof, rangerproofswag.com. I'll leave a link in my description about this, so check it out. Hey, I'm that guy. That's exactly how I'm going to put it. I'm that guy. Florida 3 per 76. You can find me on Instagram. You can also find me on the Rangerproof. Was it Guns of Instagram? There's some of my guns that have been put on there. So you can find me on Instagram at Florida 3 per 76. You can find me. I will have a new website coming up pretty soon. So stay tuned.